This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Check, check. Watch it before. Watch it before. Don't get nervous. Hey, easy. Sammy.
Breeze now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Breeze finding Kamara. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain of 22.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Breeze, a quick throw out to Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ready? 5-9. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve. 12. Good on.
Breeze to throw again. And this is Cook with a grab. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal.
36. 50, Mike's 50. Get your swarm on. Hey, Wood.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now it's Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, 0.
From the 31, Wilson buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Go 14. Hey, alert.
On third down, it's Carson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
No score after one on EA Sports.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Procise. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. On second down and 4, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 30 on second down, Breeze again has it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready? 5-9. 54 miles. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, deep. Man up, deep. Safe. Dude, hey, kill.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Bree's going to go on 4th down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Check. Watch it before. Here we go. Check it out, Bree. Here goes 21. Here goes 21.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, you got deep? Check 50. Go, guys, 4 down.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On third down, it's Carson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now it's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
19.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. On second down now, it's Carson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails. Over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder. What adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side?
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
43-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You ready? Over. I'm coming.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 40 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
He
true.
scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's coming. We got double up. Run left.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And the Seahawks.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Run up. On the stop. 40. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 12-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Wilson now from the gun, he'll throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Check.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set, 180. We own now.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 31, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. On the Seahawks 31-yard line.
Check.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game. But sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yard? A long one, and he can't connect. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180. Check. Block 54. Watch the slant.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and inches at the 35-yard line.
53 is the mic. Hold up. 53 is the mic. I got wide.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Carson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
25.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
A second down carry for Procise. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
12. Check three.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Wilson.